So how did the Tudors come onto the throne? Well, it all started in England with the War of the Roses. This war was the determining factor whether which one of the aristocratic families, York or Lancaster, would prevail on the monarchy. Ultimately, Henry Tudor established the Tudor Dynasty after defeating Richard III, leaving the Lancastrian family victorious. Soon after establishing the Tudor Dynasty, he soon developed a long chain of family of generations after generations. Henry VIII became king after Henry VII's death. He realized that,
of all losses, time is the most irrecuperable, for it can never be redeemed.
He continued to keep his father's policies and to strengthen the crown. However, he did not believe religion should have the right to manifest over England. Now, then Henry VIII made the political decision to attempt to end his marriage with his wife Catherine of Aragon, since she was not producing a male heir to the throne. What he started became known as the English Reformation, based on politics. It ended with the Act of Supremacy, where the King of England is fully acknowledged as the head of the Church of England. After that, Henry was able to marry as many wives as he wished. Henry VIII's son, Edward IV, came into power after his death. His reign lasted from 1547 to 1553 and involved the aim to establish Protestant theology into the Church of England. After his reign ended, his half-sister, Mary Tudor, ascended the throne from 1553 to 1558. She was the daughter of Catherine of Aragon and was connected to Catholicism rather than the new ideologies of England. Because people were still keeping their Protestant beliefs intact, she ordered for people to be burnt at stake, which resulted in her infamous nickname of Bloody Mary. But nonetheless, she was dedicated to the throne, as evident since she claims,
"You are now a member of the British royal family. We are never tired, and we all love hospitals."
The reign of Elizabeth Tudor, daughter of Anne Boleyn, followed after from 1558 to 1603, and she was considered the Tudor that provided the greatest era. Unlike her other siblings, she was educated in the Italian humanist program and was politically wise like her father. She did not let anyone take charge of her. Rather, she took charge of everyone else. See, now she was quite the independent lady and is greatly known for her quote,
"I know I have but the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and of a king of England too."
One of the greatest aspects she manipulated is marriage. To Queen Elizabeth, marriage was only a diplomatic tool that let other rulers believe that she had the possibility of marrying them, increasing the rate of alliances. Her little regard of marriage made her known as the Virgin Queen, and it is this she believed.
"I follow the inclination of my nature, it is this, beggar woman and single, far rather than queen and married."
Being single, England is vulnerable to religious wars, and also it makes her cousin Mary Stuart, Queen of Scots, next in line after Elizabeth. Now, Mary of Scots was living under Elizabeth as her prisoner since the Spanish nobles kicked Mary off her throne. However, through the Treaty of Berwick, Elizabeth went on a defense alliance with Scotland and proclaimed Mary's son, James, to be the next heir to the English throne, since he was raised Protestant. So, in 1587, Elizabeth took the final step in ordering the execution of Mary, Queen of Scots. Probably Elizabeth's most glorious moment during her reign would be the defeat of the Spanish Armada, which in the end protected England from foreign intruders and kept England Protestant. Elizabeth was growing old, however. The years after the Spanish Armada defeat was a time of cultural flourishing. That included the age of Shakespeare and more, which came to be because Elizabeth's reign provided them the appropriate protection so they would be able to focus on the arts. Elizabeth had provided much stability during her reign that she set the stage for the English Renaissance. After her death, however, the Tudor dynasty ended and the House of Stuarts took over for the next centuries, finally closing the books for the Tudors.